Hello guys, welcome to the 20th video of the TBMS question series. Today we are going to talk about the question number 20. If you haven't watched any previous videos, go check out my channel, then you will get an idea about this question series. So let's talk about our question today. Okay, my first question is, find the number of students who participated in the first term science subject. Okay, in our ID MySQL, we have to write a select query here. So here I am going to write select. So here we have to find number of students. So we have to use the count function in here. So I am going to write select count. Okay, now what is I am going to, so here I am going to count number of students. So we have to, in the student mark record, in the data, here you can see the student index number. So we are going to count the student index number here. So I'm going to write select count, then I'm going to mention my database, then my table, then I'm going to, so I'm going to count the student index number. Therefore I have written select count, then the database name, the table and the column name. Then I'm going to write from, here I'm going to count the student index number from the student mark record, from where, here I'm going to use the subject ID here. So I'm going to select subject ID in. Next I'm going to write a subquery here. Here they are asking first term science subject. So we have to select the science and the first name using the condition. So here I am going to select the subject here. So again I am going to write select subject dot subject ID from the subject table, where subject dot subject name equal science, and we have to select the exam term. So and exam term ID in, again we have to write a subquery here in select term ID from exam term, where term term name equal first term. Okay, now I'm going to execute my query here. Okay, when I execute the query here, I have get one result here. Here my result is 1. Here when you check the table here you can only see subject and the term is first term. There's only one record here. Therefore, they have given the correct results in here. Okay, our next question is, what is the minimum score obtained by the first term students? Okay, now we have to find a minimum. Therefore, I'm going to use the minimum function here. Minimum I'm going to edit the same query in here. Okay, I have within this query here, I am going to select minimum. So I'm going to select the mark table here, mark column here. Therefore, I have used the mark column from the student exam mark record where the term ID equal first term. So I'm going to select all the marks from the first term and I'm going to find the minimum. Here we have get one result here. Here my minimum exam mark is 50. So our third question is, find the number of students who participate in the second term mathematics subject. So again we have to write a select query in count using the count function. Here I am going to change the subject as mathematics and the first term to second term. Now I am going to execute my query. As you can see, there are about 2 students in my table which has written mathematics in the second term. Okay, now my fourth question is, which subject got the lowest mark in the first term? So here I have, so for the fourth question again we have to write a select query here. So I am going to write select all from. Here I am going to use the subject table here in. So I am going to select all from subject where subject subject ID Here I am going to write a subquery here. So now I am going to select the subject ID from the exam mark record where select exam mark record where here I am going to select the minimum mark. So I am going to use min function, select min where exam term ID in. Again I am going to write the subquery, select where term exam term dot term name equal first name. So I am going to execute my. Okay, now we have get the result we ordered here. The subject will be mathematics. As you can see, here is my query. I have select all from the subject where subject ID in. Then I have select all the subject ID from the student mark record where the mark is minimum in the student mark record from the student mark record where student mark record dot exam term ID in the exam term is first term. That means I have select all the minimum values from the student mark record where the term name equal first name. Here is my result here. Okay, our final question is find the name of the student who got the lowest mark in all the subjects in the first term. So again we have to write a select query here. I'm going to write okay. Now we have get the result what we wanted. Here this student is the student who got minimum marks for the all subject in the exam here. Okay, I have used select student first name and last name from the student table where the student index number is equal to, then I have used a subquery select student exam mark record, then I have select index number from the exam mark record where mark equal minimum. So I have get the student who has got minimum marks for all the subjects in the exam. So here we have complete our question. Therefore this is the end of my video. Thank you.